Hello, I'm Matt with Ihong, and in this lesson I want to teach about how to read a clock. So how to read the time. So you can find this graphic applet in the website on the screen. So it's www.mathsisfun.com, time, clocks, analog, digital, HTML. So the blue color arrow represents the hour hand and the red color represents the minute hand. So you can see that at this position it's called 1 o'clock, and if we move the minute hand it goes down, so it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You can see on the digital it's 1:15 now, 1:20, 1:25, 1:30, and if it goes an entire round it becomes 2 o'clock. So it gets 2 o'clock, you get 2:30, you get 3 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 12 o'clock, and it comes back to 1 o'clock again. So this will help you understand what is time. So you can see now it's 1300 hours, means it's 1 p.m. in the afternoon. This is a 24 hours time. You can see after 12 it reaches to 13. So you can see it's still the same. From the top of the 12 there's a large circle, and from the top of the 1 o'clock there's another large circle, and there's 5 minutes in between these two numbers. So you come 1300, 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you don't know how to convert this 24 hours clock into a 12 hours clock, all you have to do is to minus the number with 12. So 18 minus 12 would be 6 o'clock. So that's how you can convert a 24 hours clock into a 12 hours time that you might be more used to. So this is 7 o'clock, so you can see it's 1900 hours. So 19 minus 12 will become 7, so you know that 7 p.m. in the afternoon. So this will be 8 p.m, 9 p.m, 10 p.m, 11 p.m, and this is midnight, 24 hours. So this is 12 a.m. in the midnight. So yeah, I hope you find this video informative on how you can read a clock. Reading a clock is sometimes posed as a maths question in primary school maths, so this is something that you have to know. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Once again, I'm Maths with Ihong. Bye! Before we end this lesson, let us solve some problems regarding reading the clock. So this would be an example of what type of questions you might receive. It says this afternoon Glenn started reading a book at 5:40 a.m. So sometimes you might be given the digital clock, sometimes you will not be given the digital clock. So the question reads Glenn reads his book for 3 hours. What time did he finish reading? So the first thing that you have to do usually in such question is to convert the analog clock into a digital format. So you can read that the time in the analog clock, which is the clock face, it says 5:40, and next you have to add 3 hours to the time of 5:40. So 3 plus 5:40, what it will give you is 8:40 on the clock. So yeah. So let us try another question regarding reading the time on the clock. So in this question it says the television show that Anthony watched ended at. Then the question will show you the diagram of this clock face. So you can see that the minute hand of this clock face is pointing at the 30 minutes mark, and you can see that the hour hand of this clock face is between 8 and 9. So we know that the time that this clock is showing is 8:30. So the question then reads, this afternoon Anthony watched one 30-minute TV show. What time did the television show begin? So what you have to do firstly is to convert the analog clock face into a digital format if the question hasn't done it for you. So we'll know that the time is actually 8:30 when the television show ended. So we know that the television show lasts for 30 minutes. So what you have to do is to subtract 30 minutes from the time 8:30. So what you get is 8 o'clock. So the time that the television show began was actually 8 o'clock. So yeah. So this is a bonus question for you to work on. So the question reads, Neil walks to school this morning at 6:30 a.m. It took Neil 20 minutes to walk to school. What time did Neil arrive at school? So hopefully you use what I said in the previous two slides, and that will help you answer this sort of questions. So yeah. So a special thanks to these two websites where I got the resources from, www.adhelper.com and www.mathsisfun.com. So thanks again for watching this maths video. So like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, and subscribe if you want to learn more about maths. So bye!